Good day. Today I want to give some understanding, some explanation, some procedure how to make a soap. You buy all brands of soaps. You need soap for washing face, washing your body. Twice a day you may take a shower and wash your legs. So you use a lot of soap, or what you call a bar soap, what do you call it in India, toilet soap. A lot of brands, Lifebuoy, Dettol, Mysore Sandal, Synthol, and then Pierce, and of course the old two brands, Lux and Rexona. And there are many, many brands of soaps with different colors, with a lot of different fragrance, scents. And you buy them. They are not cheap. The expensive top of the line may cost you close to 100 rupees. The cheaper one costs maybe less than 50 rupees, but they don't last long. If you have a big family, you run out of bar soap maybe in 2-3 weeks or 1 week. So I'll give you a procedure, step by step, very easy to make soap. And I'm a trained chemist. I have a PhD in chemistry, so I know something about chemistry. There are 2 ingredients you need to make a soap. One is oil, vegetable oil. Second is caustic soda. Caustic sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide is called Lyle. Americans call common language LYLE, Lyle. But in India they call sodium chloride, sodium hydroxide, NaOH, or it's very caustic. These sodium hydroxide crystals, if you drop into the water, it will a lot of flame and even sound, crackling sound. It's a violent reaction. So you have to be careful. So in one small steel pot, you take some oil, maybe 25 ml, 1/4 of a liter. And then you add oil. Now there are 2 things. Vegetable oil, 2 kinds, saturated and unsaturated. If you use unsaturated oils like corn, soybean, sunflower, sesame, peanut oil, you get a soft soap. The soap will be soft. It will dissolve in water more quickly. It won't last long like the old time Rexona and Lux. When you use them, they become soft in 3-4 days and gone in 5 days, dissolve. But if you want hard soap, like the expensive soap like Pierre, sandalwood, Mysore sandalwood, or Synthol, or even to a certain extent Dettol. These are all hard soaps, they're strong. They're made from saturated fat, saturated oil, that is coconut oil and ghee, animal oil, ghee. And also you can get palm oil, the reddish looking palm oil, you use it. Palm oil, coconut oil, and ghee. If you use these saturated fats in your soap making, the soap will be hard. And then you buy some food grade dye, colors, pink, red, whatever color you want the soap, blue or green or red or light orange, whatever you want. Don't put too much. The soap, the finished product doesn't look good if it's too strong colors. And then you need fragrance, scent, because almost all soaps have a strong smell except Lifebuoy. It has a carbonic, chemical, medicinal smell to it. You can buy jasmine, rose, sandalwood, whatever fragrance you like, you have that. And then you have 2 pots and a good stirrer. You need a good stirrer, as if you're churning buttermilk and float the butter from the buttermilk. That is the churning. You need a good churner, a good whisking instrument, a metallic one. And then you take a 250 ml oil in one pot, a steel pot, and then you dissolve the crystals of sodium hydroxide. Okay, it's not caustic soda. It is a highly caustic crystal, sodium hydroxide, or Lyle. You can buy it in chemist or in a chemist or a pharmacy. If you had to order it, you may have to get it from the manufacturers. You can get it in Amazon, easy. right? The caustic, sodium hydroxide or lye, you get it. You get solutions too, but if you buy crystal, it's cheaper than solution. If you get solution, buy high strength, very high strength possible, you can get it. It's very important. You had to use safety glasses and gloves if you're dealing with caustic, sodium hydroxide. Extremely caustic and dangerous. You may burn your face and eyes and hands. So use gloves, put safety glass, and take around 100 ml of water in a steel pot and add drop by crystal, dissolving. You see a violent reaction, when the crystal touches water, big, not flame, but the steam will come up and gets hot. You may get even a crackling sound, And dissolve slowly, carefully, add crystal by crystal, till you get a thick, viscous solution of caustic. And then put it in another pot with water to cool down, to bring it to room temperature. You understand that? Then you add this caustic solution slowly, small amounts, churning, whisking, mixing thoroughly to the oil. Whether you want soft soap, you use corn, soybean, sunflower. If you want hard, you use coconut or palm oil or ghee. You understand? You get a hard, nice soap. Slowly mix caustic solution, throw into the oil and mix it, whisk it, as if you're whisking a cake mix, People who bake cake, they know that. And then the solution gets thicker, gets thicker. It's very hard to whisk, hard to mix, it'll stick to your whisker, the spoon or fork which you are using to whisk the solution. Becomes very hard, thick. That's the time you have to transfer to a plate, a straight plate, a round plate, 6-inch diameter, 5-inch diameter, I don't know, with 1.5-inch wall. Pour it and flatten it with a spatula or a spoon or a paddle, wooden paddle. And then you can put it in sunlight, and India is hot, You get 31, 35, 30, even 40, 42 degrees. Put it on. If you have oven or a vegetable dryer, you can put it, but if you put it in oven, you have to put low temperature. Vegetable dryer also low temperature. And put this pan, this round pan or plate with this solidifying, it's in the process of solidification in the sun. And this process in scientific chemistry were called saponification. Saponification means making soap, See the words, soap and saponification. That is mixing caustic with oil. And then you put dye. Remember that the food grade colors you bought, you can mix it with the caustic before you mix with oil. And you add fragrance to the caustic solution, scent, jasmine or rose or sandalwood, whatever. Don't put too much because its strong smell is not good. Most soaps have light, mild, nice smell to it, a scent to it. You mix and then mix the caustic with the oil, and then when it becomes hot, put it outside. And then if it dried, 1-2 days, that's enough. You cut it in a longitudinal and vertically to a horizontal or a square, whatever shape you want, you can cut it. And then you put it in an individual, wrap it and put it in a paper bag or a paper box, and store it in your bathroom. And you use once this soap will last a month, I tell you. Actually, I got one soap, a homemade soap, a sample. I'm going to show it to you. It is here. Sorry.